subscribe to the channel, and comment down below saying I subscribed to enter this month's shoutout giveaway. Before we start, I would want you to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Show Palace. TLC's 90 Day Fiance recently completed its 7th season and continues to be one of the most watched shows on the channel, having spawned 6 spin-offs to date. But while most couples go through great lengths to make their relationship work, there have been a few people on the show who just didn't seem to be meant for each other. So here are 10 of the most insane 90 Day Fiance couples. Mark and Nikki.
I'm a little worried that Nikki's bored, so this morning I'm surprising her with something big.
There was almost a 40-year age gap between Nikki from the Philippines and Mark from Maryland. They were on totally different wavelengths. Mark, who had become a single parent at a young age, didn't want to have any more kids, and Nikki, at a meager 19 at the time, said she might want to have kids, as she was only 19. But the most insane part of this couple was that Mark's daughter was actually older than Nikki. That's on a whole new level that only 90 Day Fiance could provide. Ashley and Jay. Jay from Jamaica and Ashley from Pennsylvania are now getting a divorce, which seemed like an obvious conclusion if you watch the show. All of Ashley's friends thought that Jay was a cheater, and Ashley had to find out for herself the hard way. It wasn't just the fact that Jay was a cheater though that made the couple so hard to watch. It was the fact that Jay just wanted US citizenship and couldn't care less for Ashley. Jorge and Anfisa. Jorge and Anfisa always stood out from the rest of the 90 Day Fiance pack. For one thing, Anfisa didn't try to hide the fact that she was interested in marrying Jorge for his money. Meanwhile, Jorge lied to her big time. He knew that she wasn't interested in him for his money, yet he had lied to her that he was rich. But that lie wasn't even half of their troubles. The relationship went from unsteady to chaotic when Anfisa started to rebel, keying idiot into Jorge's car, kicking him out of their apartment, and even slapping him. That's what qualifies them as an insane couple. Chantel and Pedro. Chantel from Atlanta and Pedro from Santo Domingo were mostly insane because of their families, especially Chantel's brother River, who even got into a fistfight with Pedro. Like many of the other couples on this list, cultural differences, language barriers, and family drama are what made this couple both interesting and insane at the same time. Molly and Luis. Molly met Luis when she was on vacation in the Dominican Republic. Luis moved into Molly's home with her 2 daughters. The two had a complicated relationship and had a lot of strange arguments, such as the time Luis insulted Molly's bedroom decor. It seemed like they wouldn't get married by the end of the 90 days, but then Molly dropped a bombshell, confessing that she was already married to Luis. The two returned to season 3, but after one especially explosive fight, Luis threatened and Molly claimed a divorce. Soon after, they filed for a divorce. Emily and Sasha. A fairly recent couple, what makes them so insane is their tension between Sasha and Emily's sister, Betsy. Betsy is wary of a man who gets women pregnant before he marries them, seeing it as a pattern. Also, since Sasha is a total health nut, he even slightly body shames Betsy at times. And while wedding dress shopping, Betsy even commented on how Emily's dress was right, but she wondered aloud whether Emily had the right groom. Paul and Corrine. Paul and Corrine were surely one of the most insane couples to ever appear on the show. They have a very hard time communicating because they didn't speak the same language. Paul also displayed some pretty bizarre behavior, and his lack of understanding of Korean culture made things even worse. He straight up refused to learn Portuguese and often acted in a controlling manner because he mistrusted her. While not being upfront about his criminal past himself, pretty much everything about these two was insane. Colt and Larissa. Colt from Las Vegas and Larissa from Brazil were a super weird couple. For one, Larissa would explode with anger sometimes, and Colt would just sit there, smiling awkwardly. While other times, Colt would show no emotions whatsoever, even when people were arguing right in front of him. Larissa was full of herself, but Colt was somehow even harder to watch due to his constant passive aggressiveness. She was fire and he was tepid water. Danielle and Mohamed. First, from the very second, you could tell that Mohamed from Tunisia didn't love or even remotely like Danielle from Ohio. But their relationship is best defined by key scenes, like when he found out that she was really dead broke. Just every single moment of watching Danielle and Mohamed is insanely cringeworthy. Nicole and Azan. Nicole and Azan had plenty of issues from the beginning, from family drama to cheating scandals to Nicole's cringeworthy tantrums when Azan wouldn't show her PDA. There was no denying that these two had their fair share of relationship problems. Still, perhaps the biggest issue for the people was that Azan didn't like the way Nicole looked. Between the lack of attraction and the hurtful insults, it's a wonder they made it through their first season of the show without breaking up. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.